Yeah. Can you hear me, Kara?
Yeah, I can hear everybody.
And so what I'll do is once this is done recording, I'll go ahead and just post the link in our group chat so, so we can go back and access it later. Because that would have helped me a couple of times, I think.
Yeah.
Sometimes we answer questions or
Because I don't see Jake's video.
what was that?
I can hear. I can't see you. I can't see Aaron either. I can't see any video.
Oh, yeah, my
Okay,
video
there's
is
your
turned
video.
off. I have a bunch of kids and people running around behind me. So you get to look at that beautiful picture of mine. Come on. There we go. Yeah, this is TJ dot.
Okay, so it looks like what you did worked, and your idea with the client level.
I don't think he's on the call yet. Oh, you're still in the other call too.
Oh, let me see. Oh, okay. So this is the other call. You leave this one. Yeah, I thought I'd left. Okay, let's try that again.
Okay. So now it looks like Jake is the only one in that other call. Now he's not.
Okay, so now try calling it. I guess.
What was his email address? Do you remember it? I
Uh,
did not. It didn't record it.
okay, so now he's calling.
You know what's really fun is when it starts ringing on both your phone and your computer,
Yeah.
and then you answer one, but it keeps
Keeps
ringing on the
ringing
other.
another. Yeah.
It's
So,
actually really close.
do
I
you
remember.
do you have to be the one to invite Jake to the?
I just sent it again.
Okay.
So
Because he just sent his email address.
yeah. And I was just saying when I was trying to remember what it was when I was typing it in, I got everything but the 4. Like I remembered all but the 4.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, especially with my memory. Well, oh, he was saying he has problems with Hangouts every once in a while, doesn't he? I think he
Yeah.
said that last week.
Yeah. Huh. Can you try calling him again?
Yeah, I will. We'll do this too. There we go. You join with the link.
Okay.
Yeah, I hit the join thing on the other one. It was like, please wait, you're about to join the call. And I was like, okay.
So I was, I real briefly said that after we finish our call, I'll go ahead. This will just post to my YouTube channel. I'm a super famous YouTuber, by the way. No, I'm not.
Oh, yes, I did.
No, I'll just it'll be a YouTube link, and I'll post it in our little chat.
Okay.
So we can all go to it later. And there are a couple times where, like when I was so far behind on that one week, that I was like, I know we talked about it in the group meeting, but I can't remember exactly what we said or what we did. And so I figured having an actual recording could be useful in some instances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting there, and hopefully not breaking the mojo or anything.
No,
You guys were chatting.
I'm just looking at code. So are we supposed to show the welcome so-and-so thing?
Yeah, so it's supposed to show after you sign up for an account.
Oh, but not when you're logged in.
But yeah, the login thing, it doesn't have anything to do with the assignment. So because it will just stay up there as the same one whether you log in or out of a different user.
Let's see here.
At least that's what I understood. So
well, that's kind of what I was thinking, because I was looking at his video and it's like, all right, so it looks like when he logged in, that's when the log out thing is available. But any other time it's saying welcome so-and-so, but he's on a different page. So I was like, what in the world? Okay. Oh, that's what I needed. But yeah, the log out seems pretty straightforward. Am I?
yeah, the log out. All I did for the log out was session destroy.
Oh, I didn't. Wow, that's easy.
That's all I did, and it worked. So
I was gonna go in and say session logged in equals false.
Well, see, and in the instructions, he's like, you have to destroy this session, or you have to destroy something. Hint, hint.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense. The session should be ended, destroyed, hint, hint. So.
Oh.
Destroy. So.
Did you in your header? Because I noticed that on yours, the log out, and on his as well, it doesn't show the my account thing when you're logged in. How did you get the my accounts to disappear?
I did it in my header function. My header page. I didn't.
Oh, so you did it in PHP?
Yeah. Yeah, I just did. Yeah, if if logged in, then show the little log out. And if you're not logged in, then
did you have to move your the image and the link into the PHP?
I wish I did this. That would probably be easier to.
Because I was just kind of starting to work on that, and I was like, wait, do I have to build the whole thing in PHP again, or?
See, this is what I did right here.
Oh, and then you have it echoed. Oh, that makes sense.
And I don't know, maybe there's a better way to do it, but that's that's what I came up
No, I'm pretty well. There might be a better. There's always a better way, right?
with.
But that's a lot better than the way I was going to do it. I was going to create a variable and craft the link from scratch, like we did with our nav bar and all that. I didn't even think to echo it. That's so much more elegant.
That's what I did. It works. So
Wow, yeah, that's brilliant. Kudos.
yeah.
But yeah, they gave us a lot of the code on this assignment, and honestly, I think what we've already talked about was kind of the hardest part was just the session, if showing if the user's logged in, and then of course just that weird thing where you have to like create the variables in the admin file to get them to show up for the user.
Yeah.
Although I don't have to do that for email, and I don't know why. But
yeah, the email was a little weird on mine. It seems like I can't remember.
Like part of me wants to add it just for symmetry, but
that's what I did. I just added it just because I was afraid of it doing something weird, so I just added it.
Yeah. But honestly, yeah, this week really wasn't too bad. I didn't think. Again,
I had a harder time with this one.
Like, I mean,
I guess it took a lot more thinking than the other ones because the other ones were just like.
Yes, it did. It did take a lot more thinking. It was a lot harder than last week, but a lot easier than the week before that. I'm trying to think what else we did this week.
Well, I'll be honest. Last week's was really, really simple for me. So
yeah,
enhancement 5. Enhancement 4. I don't really think it was that difficult. There was just so much to do for it.
There was.
There were a lot of places, little places that you could mess up, and I think there's just a lot more work to it. Is what I thought.
Yeah, yeah. This week has a lot, like Kara says, a lot more thought. Like for the intro, or whatever in the admin PHP file that we make, it's like, it's got to show their name at the top, and I was like, how am I going to do that? And I was like, oh, variables, PHP variables, but it's just I'm not used to thinking in PHP yet. Oh, I can just combine this with my HTML. I'm more like JavaScript. So I'm like, oh man, I've got to go and grab that variable and run it through a loop and then grab the one that matches the thing and blah, blah, blah.
That's why Java sucks.
No, I actually quite like it, but it is definitely a lot more tedious. But I love the code side of things. Oh, what?
This is the problem I was having. It was error when I
What in the world?
When I put in my header when I do the if session logged in thing.
Oh.
Then I get this.
Does it happen every time?
I wonder if it's just that fast. See, I don't know.
Because weren't you using an it set before?
What?
What were you using before when it was working?
I was using. What was I using now?
Oh, you do have the it set right there.
Oh yeah, set. I think. Oh, I had. Okay, that's what I had before.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. You would want to
go back to the error again, real quick.
See, it's an undefined index logged in.
Weird.
So.
Oh, it's probably because it's out of scope.
That's what I was wondering. So, what do I for the other ones? For the other assets, should we use client data throughout instead of the logged in?
Oh, I don't know.
Where do you have that logged in function? Or that?
That's on the admin. I think it works fine on the admin because you're always going to be logged in the admin screen. But I'm wondering if on other screens it's going to break because the session is created in accounts, not in the index. Well, not in the Acme controller. It's created in the account controller.
Right. So that's why I'm wondering if there's a. Yeah, I'm just wondering how to do that to make it work throughout the.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
Is set cookie?
if it is not set, is what that's saying.
Okay, see, and then it's fixed now. Now that I put the client data back in right there.
What was it before you put client data?
Before it was the same as it was this session logged in, like this one.
Now that you have client data there, it works.
And yeah, now that I have client data there, it works. And I mean, this is the header that's going throughout the whole website. So maybe, I mean, maybe like Jake said, maybe it's just like.
Well, I'm wondering, so what was it that you had before right there? Because I'm actually testing something out, but I want to see what it was that you had before I do it.
Go ahead, logged in stuff, so we can.
So before I just had the if not. Let's see. Did that one work? Before I had it was it was oh, shoot. I had something like that, I think it was.
Yeah, I think that is what you had, because I'm testing almost the same thing right now. I need to create a new user, though. All right.
Maybe it needs to be the if maybe the set there. I wonder if that would work. Try that just a minute.
So I don't know exactly, but I'll show you what I was just testing out here. Oh, how do I do share screen with this?
If you mouse to the right, left of the screen, there's like a green screen with a white arrow in it.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, thank you.
Okay, that seems to work.
So what I'm trying is this here. So if session logged in, which I think is the same thing that you had, right?
Yeah.
And this, so all I'm doing, of course, is echoing test.
Uh-huh.
And it seemed to work just
and
fine.
That's in your header?
Yeah.
Really?
So then, well, let's just test this out then. So else echo, we're going to go ahead and put my anchor in here. That looks like beautiful code. All right. So let's see.
Oh, you don't have the not the.
Oh, well, I got rid of the. Yeah, I don't have the not, but
you're testing if it's logged in. Okay.
Yeah. So let's get rid of the session cookies. Oh my gosh. Oh, no, it's not. Oh wait, it is showing my account. And it's not showing test. So then if I log in, then it should show test. Aha! But it's not getting rid of this. And because I have this all the way down here. Well.
Keep in mind, all we're seeing is NetBeans.
Oh, you guys can't see that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, let's.
When you click the share screen option, it'll give you the option of sharing your entire screen or application window.
We're gonna do the entire screen.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and delete the session cookies. We're going to do a refresh. Should do something weird. Wow. Well, let's do that one more time.
See, you.
Okay. So I think I saved this. We go to my account and we go ahead and log in. Then it should show test right there, and it gets rid of the my account stuff, which is what my.
So what? So you've got just if session logged in. I wonder why that's not working for me.
And it seems to be working on the other page because it's still not showing up there.
So weird. All right, I'm gonna try it one more time. Just. Logged in. See, and then the notice comes back. The undefined index.
So let's see your code one more time.
So weird.
So yeah, you have the PHP if session logged in, which seems to be correct as far as I can tell. What in the world?
So undefined index logged in.
Let me look at your accounts controller. I mean, the accounts controller is basically made for us, so I can't imagine.
Login is true.
Huh.
See, this is where then I saved the.
Then you have to include the view for the PHP. Huh. That's weird. What does the... Gosh, that is so strange.
I know. It's yeah.
What does your header look like again?
What is that?
Have you refreshed the have you done a hard reset on the browser?
Let me try that.
Cleared cookies and cache and all that?
Let's see. Yep. And so yeah, it still has that undefined index logged in.
So I'm just looking over the code and everything looks right to me.
But then I do go back to that and then it works.
Well, I guess if it works, right?
Oh well, no, it's not working. Oh, on here. Oh, okay, now it's not working at all. It's like it works part of the time, and then part of the time it doesn't.
That's so strange.
Go back to the code. But it's giving you a different line error this time. Oh, it's because you logged in. Go to your header. Oh, you are in your header file.
Yeah. The problem is in the header file.
Well, I would just close out of the Acme homepage. I'd clear the cookies and everything, and then clear your session data. And then I would just rerun it from index to see what's going on. Yeah, I would get rid of that part there too.
Yeah, that's the problem I've been having. You just like
I'd get rid of the not too.
But then let's save this. Try again.
Abby,
You know, without including the Elgato, and then
Yep, still
need to make sure.
So get rid of the knot in there.
the what?
The knot.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, I don't need to make two.
I want to see what the error is now.
Things from
It's probably going to be the same error, but I just wanted to see.
Yeah, same thing.
So it's saying that undefined index logged in that file on line 27. And this is line 27 that we're on?
Yeah.
Oh, but it is showing the logged out. Or, yeah, it's showing the log out link, though.
Oh, so what the? I'm gonna look
So essentially what it's doing is asking if, and then it's failing because it doesn't exist.
no, not sound.
But it is showing log out because it's doing else. Try switching the two statements. Doing it where it's if it's logged in, then it shows the log out, and otherwise it shows the other
I
link.
think you had to do it. You have to check if they're not logged in.
It's kind of the same thing, but yeah, that's a weird stipulation.
Yeah, so I
Let me see if mine works if I flip it. An easier way to test it.
Oh, let's see if the saver is not logged in. Well, maybe that's. Maybe I should flip it and just test it. Oh,
Oh, mine works if it's flipped.
so weird.
Oh,
see, and it's not even letting me log out now.
What happened when you flipped yours? It didn't change anything, or?
When I took the knot out?
No. Flip the move the accounts stuff and the log out echoes. Just flip the echoes. See what happens.
Okay. Let's pull up the here. So that I can see the
Okay, so I have my account, but I'm still getting that error.
What happens if you log in then?
Let's try it.
How does it sound?
I was wondering for about 2 minutes there why you guys were ignoring me, and then I realized I'd muted myself.
Oh.
Do you remember how to do the hard reload?
I don't know how to do it on the Firefox. Just put it automatic.
Hit it. Do you have the developer tools loaded into Firefox?
No, I don't.
Do you know?
I don't. Let's see.
Copy that link and paste it into Chrome.
Mm.
Is that a Chrome window?
Yeah.
Yay. Okay. Now right click on the refresh button.
Right, and do that.
Yeah.
But see, I did that earlier and it's still.
Why is it saying it's not defined?
Okay, now it's gone.
So now do log out and see what happens.
And
it comes back. What in the world?
Back to the header file again.
So it's having problems when it's logged out.
We are creating the session
Oh,
in.
go back. I saw something.
You know what it
Is this
is?
just an image issue, or do you guys see that funky square inner link to the image as well?
That shows up. It automatically does that when it goes on to the next line.
You know what? I think it might be.
What's that?
Kind of. I'm not sure why it's. So when we run the web page, it should be, and I'm not sure why it isn't on yours. It should be creating the session as soon as we log in, right? If a valid user exists, log them in.
Right.
But for whatever reason, I don't know why it's not doing that on yours, because I can just run from the index and I don't have that error. Run from the Acme index, and it doesn't give me an error or anything. It's just there. But maybe I'll run into more issues. But I'll bet that you're getting the issue after you log out because you're destroying the session, which is what we're supposed to do. So I don't know. I would definitely talk to Professor about that because, I mean, the part where we create the session was given to us. So there shouldn't be a problem with that.
Please log out. Destroy session. Destroy.
Can you go to the header file again? Just a second. I'm comparing it to some. So I haven't gotten this far in the assignment, but I'm comparing it to a couple other things because something feels weird. I don't know how. Just give me just a second. Let me look at a couple of things here.
Yes, this is without the data. Yep.
Okay, so undefined index logged in because it's not logged in. So
this one seems to have
But see, mine's not logged in either right now. Like it's fresh as if I had just loaded it off of a new browser, and it's showing just the account folder like it's supposed to. So I don't know why. That's why I'm saying I think this one's going to have to, because like I'm looking at your code and comparing it to my code, and it looks identical, not just in your header, but in your account.
the controller.
Yeah, and the controller as well. Let's look at the controller one more time. But
you hear their conversation or just me?
Here's the log out. See, I just did this session destroy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if
talking super loud because
and then here's this. So
you have the session logged in equals true. You do the array pop for the client data. Sorry, yours is in a different font, so I'm like switching between the two fonts, and my brain is like, I'm like, oh, you're missing letters there because mine has more space between them. Then you have your client data. Then you add those variables there, of course.
And, yeah, I added those there so I could get them.
You can't hear anything else.
Then you have the include, the admin, and then you exit break. So it's creating it. What do you have above that? Actually, that should just be the hash check, so it shouldn't matter.
Oh, I wonder. Exit.
Yeah.
It's all a case login user, so.
Tinny sound that I had a second ago.
We're not even theoretically creating the session until we log in. So why is mine working?
It's what I can't figure.
It's not now. It's not a question of why isn't yours working. It's a question of why is mine.
I wonder if when you add the log out, if it will do something.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else we could use to determine if the user is logged in or not.
See, and like I said, when I had it, the other way it worked.
Actually, where the latency is
so if I haven't, let's see.
I think it takes a little time.
What was that? Client data?
I speak that it picks up.
Yeah.
But I think there's like a 3-second delay.
So let's just try this first.
Like live and when you see the broadcast.
Oh, see, it's still there.
You know what I wonder?
I guess there might
Um,
be.
Back your controller one more time.
Oh,
Wait,
so
that's your admin view, isn't it?
10 seconds tonight. Some nights
Oh,
it's not
yeah,
quite
sorry.
that bad. Some nights it's supposed to like 2 or 3.
Go down to the log other. The way it scrolls, sometimes it looks like it's jumping more than it actually is.
Is that any better?
I don't know what it is. I really don't.
Do a control search here for logged in. I'm wondering maybe it's somewhere else on the document reading it, and there may be some confusion. Does it only appear in that one place?
Let's see.
And did you freeze, or you still there?
It's just
What wasn't that bad? The delay.
Okay. That's it.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And I've got to get going soon because I've got another class I've got to work on.
I'll go to office hours and see if you can.
Yeah, you'll have to let us know what happens 'cause that's so bizarre.
Yeah.
I'd be very interested to know why it's not working or why mine is.
Well, this might be my ignorance and not getting far enough. It all feels like there's an incomplete statement there. Like it's asking if the session data logged in, don't if what is logged in, if it because in your formula in the function you have it if session data equals true for logged in. Would you not have to include that? And this is my ignorance when it comes to this. I've not gotten this far in the assignment yet.
I'm not sure if this is exactly an answer to the question, but I think I might have figured a way to make it work. I'm going to share screen here real quick. Oh, I already closed out a NetBeans, so I'm just in Notepad. But
And the reason I bring that up is because I'm looking at I'm looking at several of the like that. No, that shouldn't matter.
I almost wonder if there could be something you could put here. If something that you always know is going to be true, I don't know what that would be, and then you echo the my account thing, and then you do else if, and that's where you put in the session thing, because then it's always going to run this unless you're logged in. So it will never come to this line unless it exists. But I don't know what you would put here, but I think that would work. I am 90% sure that this would work, but we just have to, I mean, you could create a PHP variable in your Acme index that's just called like run, and then as soon as they get on the site, it runs that and creates it. You can say if it exists, then show this. That's kind of a sloppy way of doing it, but I think it could work.
So I just did a quick Google search, and I found W3 schools, and something that it brings up, a difference between if and if else statements when using PHP is that you do have to state whether the statement. Oh wait, no. Something. If else statement executes some code if a condition is true and another code if that condition is false. Never mind. Yeah. Let's,
Yeah, I don't know. I think hopefully Sister Woods will know what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got to get going though, guys. Was there anything else you guys wanted to go over before I toddle off?
Oh, that was my main thing. So.
Okay. Well, good luck. Of course, if you guys need anything, just shoot a message. Again, I work like normal hours, so I usually won't reply until later in the day. But anyways. All right. Well, you guys have a good week. Good luck.
All right. Thanks.
see ya.
Okay. Bye.